Here's an overview of my three-city vacation. So I flew into Orlando because it was the cheapest and I wanted to stay along the beach. So I found the Shores Resort and Spa in Daytona Beach. And so the distance between Tampa, Orlando, and Daytona is within 2 hours. So I got a chance to spend time in all three cities. So the Shores Resort and Spa in Daytona was pretty cool. They had some amenities that were complimentary outside of the beautiful view. They had a hot tub, they had a pool, then you had access to the beach, and then also on every morning there was complimentary yoga that was available, which I greatly enjoyed. And there was a spa on site, there was a restaurant on site, a bar on site, and then there was parking. And the housekeeping service didn't come to the room at all. If you wanted towels or anything, you just call down to the front desk and they'll bring it up and they'll take your own little towels. So I really like that because there was not the issue of if someone comes in here while I'm gone and having to make sure that my personal items are secure and things like that. So I really like that. I would say one of the things with this result is it's dated. It kind of have a Victorian kind of decor, so it's not a modern look. So if you're looking for a modern look, I would advise against this one. But if you're looking for a different aesthetic other than modern, it can be very cool. Since forever, I've been trying to get this sunscreen and try it out, and finally I got it because they now sell it in Target. And when I tell you, it is the best sunscreen I have ever used. I'm not white all over. It rubs in just like lotion, and I can even feel it on my skin, like it's kind of moisturizing my skin as well. So I've been waiting to really put this to the test. Today I'm having a Sunday, and we'll see. Here are the ingredients. They are naturally derived, and you have your sunscreen elements. This is a really good product. This sunscreen is actually infused with jojoba oil and avocado, and then this SPF 30 for the spectrum, and it works as intended. Ultra sheer and no residue, no fragrance either. And this ran me, I think, between $15 and $17. I can't remember, but it is worth the while, and the little goes a long way. Don't have to use a whole lot of it. So how you know you've made it to Ybor City is by the roosters. So there's roosters all over the streets. And this is a pretty historical area. It has a lot of French, Haitian touches as far as architecture and the homes and the business area and everything like that. Even the streetcar, which is identical to the streetcar that runs in New Orleans. And it was pretty cool seeing this familiar structures and vibes similar to New Orleans. And the streetcar actually takes you from Ybor City all the way downtown. There's probably about 10, 11 stops where you can get off and then catch it again. There's signs of the train schedule. There's even like flyers in the train that actually tells you like where food places are and things like that. And then also it is free 99. And so that was pretty cool to be able to have essentially like a city tour without having to pay money to have a tour guide or things like that. And then even like the train conductor uh, answered some questions about like what's good to eat, where to go, and things like that. So one of the stops along the train was Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay is beautiful at night. Everything's lit up. It's expensive apartments and like high-rise apartments. And there's boats and people have their boats docked. They dock their yachts docked. And then also there are like eateries where you can dress up and go eat or hang out on the water. It was so beautiful and um, here's the largest McDonald's in America, which is pretty cool. They have an arcade in there. They actually make pizza along a lot of other items that um, your neighborhood McDonald's don't. And the service was great. And it was pretty cool just to walk in and see everything. And they have like a huge playpen, which is dope. Food trucks in Kissimmee, Florida was good. I tried a couple of different things. I tried a patagon for the first time, which is like a sandwich and the bread is made of plantain. And then also they had a lot of Hispanic-based cuisine, and they had a flea market also. And I actually got a couple of T-shirts with like Orlando on it, which I would recommend getting it from here versus the overpriced souvenir shops because it is pretty well made using a heat press machine, and I've washed mine a couple of times and they hold up, so I would definitely recommend that. All the details about where I went, where I stayed will be in the description box below.